There are so many different ways to play GTA Online, and today we're going to cover every single type of player you have probably come across in your online lobbies. Comment down below which one applies to you. First, and one of the most annoying types of players is the wannabe tryhard, not to be confused with the actual tryhard, who we'll get into a bit later, but the wannabe tryhard will always be dressed up in some sort of military gear, maybe night vision, or maybe they even have a Joker face on. You can easily tell these types of players out because they'll be going around trying to fight random players who aren't even trying to fight them back. They don't quite understand yet that being a good PvP player doesn't mean just going around killing people who are driving around with their friends. The wannabe tryhard thinks every single person in that lobby is a person that they should try and kill. And even if you are minding your own business and you get taken out by one of these guys, you can expect a message coming your way very soon telling you how bad you are at the game. Another easy way to spot these guys is by the barcode usernames. We've all seen them before. If you see any of these guys in your lobby, stay far away. The next type of player is the money grinder, and I have to admit this is the category I fall into most of the time. And no, I'm not just talking about the player who's grinding out a couple of heists trying to save up for a new property. When we're talking about the money grinder, we're talking about people who already have so much money in this game that they could buy anything they want. Yet you'll still catch the money grinder grinding out the same businesses and heists even though they have hundreds of millions of dollars in their bank account. At this point, money is of no object to these players. Yet for whatever reason, they'll be out there grinding these same boring missions over and over again. These players can actually be quite hard to find because nowadays you'll find them all in invite-only lobbies, completing their business sale missions on their own so no one can kill them. And as someone who falls into this category, I have absolutely no clue why I continue to do this. Even though these missions and businesses are very, very boring, there's something kind of soothing about them. I don't know, maybe I'm just going insane. On the other end of the money grinding spectrum, we have the next type of player, the money glitcher. This player looks at the money grinder and laughs. Why on earth would you spend so much time grinding out all of this money when I can just look up a simple guide to a glitch on YouTube? This player either has billions of dollars and has every single item they could ever want in the game, or their account has been banned, one of the two. There's really no in between. The noob is one of the most entertaining types of players in all of GTA Online, because no matter what silly stuff a noob is doing, we've all been there and we can all relate to the struggles that we had when we started playing GTA. The footage you're seeing on screen now is from a video where I went and spectated low-level players. It was one of the funniest things I've ever done, and the noob is often just doing the most random things that you wouldn't even think about doing. Whether it's doing the most basic money-making activities like going around and robbing stores because they don't know effectively how to make money yet, or whether it's just swimming out into the middle of the ocean. Yep, believe me, I don't know why, but I've seen people doing this. Whatever it is, the life of a noob is entertaining, and we shouldn't go around harassing them. Let them enjoy their experience. They'll figure it out sooner or later. Today's video is sponsored by War Thunder. War Thunder is the most comprehensive vehicle combat game ever made. In War Thunder, you can play with more than 2,000 tanks, planes, helicopters, and ships in dynamic combined arms PvP battles. Every vehicle is incredibly detailed and modeled down to their individual components. You can play for free now on PC, Xbox, and PlayStation, and no matter what type of player you are, War Thunder offers intense PvP battles at various immersion levels for players of all playstyles. So whether you're looking for a fast action-packed match or a more realistic and tactical experience, you can find both of those here. The collection of vehicles in War Thunder span over 100 years of development, from the 1920s all the way up to present day. And this is what I personally love about the game. The amount of vehicles is genuinely mind-blowing. So play War Thunder now for free on PC, PlayStation, or Xbox using the link in the pinned comment down below. If you haven't played in at least 6 months, using the link below will get you a large bonus pack. The pack includes multiple premium vehicles, premium accounts, an exclusive 3D decorator for your vehicles, and much more. But it is limited time, so click that now. And thank you to War Thunder for sponsoring this video. Our next type of player is the griefer. This one kind of speaks for itself. Anytime anyone has the balls to complete a public sale mission in their lobby, the griefer thinks it is their job to make sure that they take this guy out. You'll often find the griefer flying around in a jet or an Oppressor Mark II, roaming the skies, just waiting to see that notification of this person has started a sale mission. And when that little notification pops up, they drop absolutely everything in their life and go and attack that person. That's right, the griefer's entire personality is built around not letting anyone do anything in any lobby that they're in. But let's talk about the next type of player, the anti-griefer. This is exactly what it sounds like, and there's a lot more players that play like this than you think. The anti-griefer goes around patrolling lobbies like a police officer. Anyone who is griefing other players' cargo, the anti-griefer latches onto and takes out. These are some of the most awesome players in all of GTA Online. All the anti-griefer does is go around, find griefers, and make sure that they don't grief anyone else. They keep killing them over and over and over again until they're forced to leave the lobby and go and try and find other people to grief. If any anti-griefers are watching this video, I salute you. Then we've got the tryhard. Now, we spoke about the wannabe tryhard at the start of the video, so what's the difference? Well, the wannabe tryhard thinks absolutely everyone in the lobby is someone he should try and kill. Now, the tryhard isn't that much better, but at least the tryhard understands that you shouldn't try and kill every single player in the lobby. Instead, what the tryhard will do is go out and challenge people to a 1v1 or any type of PvP. From there, the tryhard will abuse a lot of different tactics, like taking the easy way out by blowing yourself up with a sticky bomb whenever you're about to kill them, or just generally abusing any types of the game's mechanics to try and get that edge over you in a 1v1. See, GTA is only so much about skill. It's not really a high skill ceiling game, so instead, to win PvP battles, you kind of have to abuse the game's mechanics a bit, and that's what the tryhards are really good at. Next on the list is the car guy. And yeah, this is exactly what it sounds like. This guy plays GTA Online for the cars. Sure, you could go play something like Need for Speed, Forza, Gran Turismo, but there's something special about GTA 5. Don't worry about any Oppressor Mark IIs or futuristic vehicles, military vehicles. The car guys want absolutely none of that. Legendary Motorsport and Southern San Andreas are the only two websites these guys buy vehicles from, and you'll probably catch them either in the LS car meet or trying to host car meets around the map, whether that's at the casino, outside LS Customs, down at the airport, wherever it is, that's where you'll catch the car guy. And if you haven't done a car meet in GTA 5, I would actually recommend it. It's good fun. The next type of player is the role player, and you've definitely seen these people driving around the streets of Los Santos before. And I'm not just talking about the players that play GTA RP in 5M, I'm talking about the players that actually roleplay within GTA Online itself. And you'll find these players trying to fit in within the life of Los Santos, whether they're a taxi driver, roleplaying as a police officer, dressing up as their favorite characters. These players don't care about the GTA Online progression system as much, they more use GTA Online as a sandbox to create their own games within a game. If you do see a role player driving around the streets of Los Santos, let them be, let them enjoy themselves. Not every single player likes to go around making money and killing other players. The solo player is the next type of player I want to talk about, and unfortunately, that is a lot, maybe even most of GTA Online players these days, which is kind of sad. But with how many good games are out there, it can be hard to get your friends to play GTA Online. So if you want to play, a lot of the time you're gonna have to play solo. You'll find the solo player doing things like grinding out the Cayo Perico heist, doing a Dr. Dre contract, maybe even some tuners contracts. But the one way to tell if someone is a solo player is just look at the lobby leaderboard, and a lot of the time they are in their own SecuroServe organization without anyone else in it. That's how you know that person is a solo player that means business. They are there to get business done, and they don't need anyone else's help to do it. Let's talk about modders, and we have two types of players that fall into the modding category. First is the evil modder. Of course, we've all encountered this if you play on PC. This is the modder that will blow you up 24/7, put you in cages, basically do every single thing they possibly can to make your GTA Online experience a nightmare. This player does not care if they get banned because they'll just make a new account down, buy a new mod menu, and go back to griefing every player in the lobby within a few minutes. From my experience, these are often fatherless people, and there is no benefit in trying to talk to them at all. Even if you're nice to them, a lot of the time they'll just keep blowing you up and try and make you angry. The evil modder was neglected by his parents and friends, so he takes out his internal anger on every other player he can possibly find. On the other side of things is the friendly modder. Now, of course, we can talk about whether anyone should be modding in the first place. It is technically against the game's terms of service, but anyway, if you encounter a friendly modder, hey, you might be in luck. The friendly modder is normally going around offering to give people money with cash drops, maybe even spawning in a bunch of fun objects on the map for you to mess around with, or maybe this modder is even teleporting you from location to location so that you don't have to drive all the way across the map. Sounds crazy, but it has happened to me before. The friendly modder says, screw Rockstar, I'm gonna take matters into my own hands, get a mod menu, and then help other players out so that they don't have to grind for hours. Again, we could question whether this should be allowed, but at the end of the day, I think the friendly modder does have a good heart. That brings us to the Troll, one of the funniest players in all of GTA Online. The Troll won't actively go out and harm or kill other players. Instead, they'll just try and mess with them in really funny ways. You'll see the Troll doing something like flying around in a drone, shocking other players, maybe using remote control vehicles to just pester other players and see their reactions, or maybe they're even driving around in something like an arena war vehicle, just bumping other players around. As I said, the objective of the Troll isn't to actually kill other players and piss them off. The Troll just takes a more light-hearted approach to GTA Online. Not everything has to be serious, let's just mess around and see if we can make other players laugh and, hey, make myself laugh in the process. If you are faced with a Troll, don't take it to heart, try and mess around and have some fun. GTA Online doesn't always need to be so serious. And then we have the Casual. This is slightly different to the Noob. The Casual does know what they're doing, they just don't play the game often and can't be bothered to grind. This is the type of player I like to call the shark card enjoyer. This is, by all definitions, a casual gamer. Someone who doesn't even want to go online and look up money glitches. They just want to jump into GTA, get the vehicles that they think are fun, mess around with the vehicles, and then leave. But because it can take a really long time to make money, the casual actually has a job because they don't play games that often, so they just spend their real money to buy shark cards and have fun in GTA Online. And finally, we have the GTA 6 hopeful. You'll find this player, well, you won't actually find this player. They don't play the game anymore. This is the player that has put GTA Online down and they're waiting for GTA 6. They've done everything they wanted to across the 10-year lifespan of this game, and their character has finally retired. This player will be back though one day in the distant future when we actually get GTA 6, but hey, let's hope it's sooner than we think. And again, thank you to War Thunder for sponsoring today's video. Click the link in the description below and play War Thunder now for free on PC, PlayStation, or Xbox. And remember, if you haven't played for at least 6 months, you'll get a large bonus pack with multiple premium vehicles, a 3D decorator for your vehicles, and much more. If you enjoyed the video, leave a thumbs up, subscribe for more stuff like this, stay safe, and I'll see you in the next video. Boys?
Favorite color, money green. Paper. I've been on my grind since I was in the 7th grade. Had my first kid, I was only 17. Always a provider for my pack like Wolverines. But you won't find me on the mountaintop.